Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we've got another Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 Prestige class description. And coming from the Complete Warrior, we have the Knight of the Chalice. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about what these guys get as, what they are. We're going to talk about what it takes to become a Knight of the Chalice. We're going to talk about what you get as a Knight of the Chalice. And finally, we're going to talk about how good the Knight of the Chalice is and how you might potentially use it in a build. So let's get started. Now, the Knight of the Chalice is, well, they are basically a knight. It's a loose order of knights that's dedicated to one thing and one thing alone. And that is the eradication of devils and other evil outsiders that threaten the material plane. These guys are those evil outsiders, especially not devils. I say devils, not demons. These demons are a real nuisance that really they're really the scourge of the earth, and these guys are dedicated to stop them. These guys are usually loners that fight by themselves. They tend not to work with groups too much, although they might join up with a group if that group is dedicated to fighting evil outsiders. So yeah, definitely a good prestige class, or that's definitely what this prestige class is all about, just killing demons and other evil outsiders. Yeah, so let's talk about what it takes to become a Knight of the Chalice. So first off, you have to be lawful good, which makes sense if you're going after demons, which are chaotic evil. Base attack bonus +8, so you really need that base attack bonus. This is a very high level martial build, class. You need knowledge to planes 5 ranks and knowledge religion 10 ranks. Okay, and you need spells. You need to be able to cast divine spells, including protection from evil. Fairly basic stuff so far. And that's really all that's required. Some of that stuff's a little heavy, especially that base attack bonus, but you'll get that eventually. You just gotta, maybe wait a little while, at least 8 levels. So let's talk about what you get as a Knight of the Chalice. Well, first off, you get a D10 hit dice, which is great. For skills, it's only 2+ int. The skill list is pretty good, and it fits pretty well with the theme. Now, you also get a good base attack bonus, which pretty solid. This is a martial class. Good fortitude save, although not a good reflex or will save. And then you get some spells. Actually, you get up to 4th level spells, and the spell list actually isn't too bad. Pretty solid actually. Although this isn't mostly a spell casting class, so it's not like an amazing spell list, because this isn't a spell casting class. It just has some pretty decent spells. The main things you're going to get Fiend Slaying, which is kind of like Favorite Enemy, but for evil outsiders. You get some bonuses. It does stack with Favorite Enemy. I'd say it's not quite as strong, but it's still pretty good. Then you're going to get Sense Your Demons, which is kind of like Turn Undead, but for demons, although it's also not as good. And Turn Undead wasn't exactly great to begin with. Yeah, you can potentially banish one demon with it, but only one that's, half your hit dice, and only one, and it's going to be the weakest one possible. So it's decent, but it could be better. You get Courage of the Heavens, which basically just makes you immune to like fear effects from evil outsiders and various other things like that. Eventually, like immune to enchantment spells. A number of these things are things that a paladin would get anyways at 3rd level, if you went that route, but these aren't too bad in all honesty. You get Consecrated Casting, which just makes it so that you get 2 to your caster level and the DC. So it makes it hard for evil outsiders to resist your casting, which isn't too bad. I think you can get that with a feat, though. You also can cast Holy Aura on yourself once a day. Not bad. That's not till 10th level. It's an alright thing. And it does have a multi-classing note that paladins may continue advancing as paladins. So this won't mess up your paladin progression. So that's what you get. All in all, it's all right. It's pretty good if you're going to be fighting against a lot of evil outsiders, especially demons. Although it really doesn't have to be demons. The censure demons is the only thing that's really demon specific. Rest can go to any evil outsider, and it's all right. You get some decent stuff. Your spells are a little bit more potent. For that reason, going cleric might be better because they have a better spellcasting progression. Although this won't advance that, so kind of hard to say. In all honesty, the way to do this, maybe don't go cleric. Maybe go paladin ranger. I know there's a pretty good feat for that. So yeah, it's definitely all right, especially if you're going to be fighting a lot of demons or other evil outsiders. That's mostly all I have to say. There's not a whole lot to this one. It's all right if you're fighting a lot of evil outsiders. Otherwise, you don't really get much of anything other than a good chassis, like good base attack, good hit dice. I mean that's really all you're getting if you're fighting anything else, which is all right. But I mean a warrior gets that too. So well, I think their hit dice are a little lower, but then if you're fighting things that aren't, you're not much better than a warrior. But it's all right. It's pretty solid if you're fighting demons and evil outsiders. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more D&D 3.5 videos, because we do one on every class, race, and prestige class in Dungeons & Dragons 3.5. Maybe ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video. And as always, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.